What's up, YouTube? All right, so listen, very, very, very disturbing video that I have seen going so viral. I almost didn't want to do it. I felt like I should. Okay, so in this video, I don't know if anybody has ever seen this, there was a gentleman that was pulled over for his headlights not being on in the daytime. And he was punched in the face, it chipped a tooth, and he had stitches. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys listen to some of the video, and then I'm going to pause it and I'm going to give my opinion.
We begin tonight in Jacksonville, Florida, where a routine traffic stop turned violent has placed the city and the sheriff's department at the center of the country's latest debate on police use of force. The driver, 22-year-old William McNeil, spoke publicly for the first time about the incident. CBS's Elaine Quijano was there.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle!
Days after William McNeil Jr. released this cell phone video of his violent traffic stop in Florida,
Justice for William McNeil. Justice for William McNeil.
The fallout continues to grow. The video shows Jacksonville sheriff's officers shattering his car window, punching him across the face, and dragging him from his vehicle before placing him under arrest. Today, McNeil spoke publicly.
Okay, y'all. Now, in another video that I've seen, they actually showed more in detail of what happened. He was pulled over. They told him that his lights were not on. After him asking, like, why am I being pulled over? You know, like, whatever. One, that's the only thing I don't agree is, like, I know you have rights that you can ask why you were getting pulled over, but it only makes it worse. All you have to do is shut up, put your hands on the wheel or put your hands up, and that's it. Okay, so that's the only thing of this video that I don't agree with. But, like I said, people have rights. You have rights to say, hey, could you please tell me what I'm being pulled over for? Then the cop proceeded to say, open your door or I'm busting your window. He said, no, like, he said, open the door, I'm busting your window. No. Like, why, you're not telling me why I'm being pulled over, like I didn't do anything wrong. So he busted the window and then just punched him in the face. And he said, show your hands. And he said, he shouldn't have put him down, but he showed his hands. But to me, like, I don't know, y'all. Just watch the rest of it, because this, I don't know if it's going to show it again, but this is him actually speaking out for the first time since this incident happened.
That day, I just really wanted to know, you know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed to step out the car when I knew I didn't do nothing wrong.
McNeil later pled guilty to resisting arrest without violence and driving with a suspended license. Ben Crump is William McNeil's attorney.
It is a classic case of driving while black and police excessive force on a young man who never ever did anything to warrant such force.
But the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says there's more to the story. They released police body cam footage showing McNeil repeatedly asking why he was pulled over, shutting his door, and ignoring repeated requests for him to step out of his vehicle. Sheriff T.K. Waters.
When incomplete cell phone camera footage becomes the basis on which public opinion turns, the results can be equally faulty.
You cannot justify this. You cannot condone this. The sheriff should say very publicly that this does not reflect our training, our policies, or our procedures and our values. And he should immediately terminate this officer.
Elaine Quijano joins us now.
Okay, now they just showed me another video that the part of the video that I didn't see. The officer that was a person of color was holding his face against the ground. Like, it was like he was like smashing his face into the ground while the officers were cuffing him, and he was not, like, once he was pulled out of the car, he was not resisting. he was like, all I want to know is why I'm being pulled over. And then he yanked him out of the car, and he was like, get on the ground. He said, all right. But you still use the excessive force. Like, to me, I don't get it. I don't know. Like, y'all listen. Authority gets away with a lot more things than they should. And I'm not saying, like, all cops are not bad. Every person that is of authority is not bad. But you do have some of them ones that seep through the cracks that can get away with a lot of things that they shouldn't have. Okay, so I'm going to finish this video up by what the family is looking to get out of this, and then I'll finish up my video.
Next.
You heard a little bit of it there. Their attorney, Ben Crump, says the family wants to see all of the officers who were involved in this stop to be fired, and for the sheriff to say publicly that what was captured on video does not reflect the training or the values of the sheriff's office. I asked if they plan on filing a lawsuit, and Ben Crump, the family attorney, says that is something they are considering right now, but they have not yet reached a decision on that.
Wow. Okay, y'all, so there you have it. This happened in Jacksonville, Florida. 22-year-old pulled over by a police officer, multiple police officers. Obviously, they asked for backup, which for headlights kind of just seems a little bit too much for somebody that just doesn't have headlights on. Okay, did he have a suspended license? Yes. But you still didn't need backup. You know, if you already have 2 officers in your car, you know, you ran the plate. If the plate was good, you ran the license. If the license wasn't good, then you go from there. Okay? Could you have officers on standby? Yeah, you can, but you do not have to have that many officers on one person. He didn't physically do anything to an officer. He didn't attack them. He didn't try to shoot at them. He didn't try to stab them. Like, nothing. He was just refusing to get out of the car because they would not tell him why he was being pulled over after asking repeatedly. So right away he put in defense mode, like, okay, like, what's going on? Like, close the door. And I'm thinking that's probably why they called backup, is because they didn't know what he had, which he went like this, put his hands up. I don't know, y'all. It's watching videos like this is very, very tricky because, like I said, people of authority get away with so much, and they let so many things just slip through the cracks that a lot of people don't get justice. If they do, it's very little. I don't know, y'all. You guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I think that was unjustified. I think that they should be held accountable. They should be immediately fired without pay, you know, and go from there. The family does deserve something, because chipped tooth, more than 9 stitches in his face. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I think that he deserves that kind of justice. I think that. But y'all let me know down in the comments. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys